Now, I have an SUV that has a back seat. And when they build those seats so that you actually can't whip your hand around and crack your kid when, you know, you're driving and they're screaming. So you can't do that. If you're sitting back, you can't do that. Were you in his face?
No.
So he took his hand off the steering wheel and went back and pushed your face back. How far back did he push your face?
He didn't push my face, he just hit me in the head.
Like this?
Yes, with his right hand. So then I got...
Go ahead.
So then I got mad and I hit him back twice.
How did you hit him back twice?
I hit him back twice, hard, 1, 2.
On what?
On his face.
On his head?
Yes.
Well, his face wasn't turned towards you, so he's driving.
Yeah.
So you had to hit him on his head?
Yes. So then I said, don't ever touch me again and let me out of the car.
Okay.
So then he let me out of the car.
He stopped the car?
He stopped the car on the freeway.
And you got out?
I got out. Then he got out of the car and called my name twice, and I continued walking. Then he came up from behind me, sucker punched me when I turned around, and then he tackled me to the ground, sat on top of me, and began swinging at my face continuously for a good minute to about 1:15. Then someone else came up in another car. I couldn't recognize their voice. I didn't see them because the whole time I was shielding my face. Not only that, he's about 6'4", about 275 pounds. If he's sitting on me, I can't move. My medical records show that.
Just a second. You started to tell me, sir, that another car stopped.
Yes, it was a white car. I couldn't see who it was, but they came up behind him and they said, yo, stop, you gotta get off him, we gotta go. I can't be here, you can't be here. Then Nathaniel stood over me and made an expression of, you said all those things to me because you know I like you and why would you do that? And then he got in his car, his friend or cousin got in their car, and they drove off and left me there. Then I walked about 30 minutes to the nearest downtown exit to where someone in an office building at that time with a clear door saw my contusions. My face was very messed up. They called the ambulance, they brought me in, and I have a full ophthalmology report about everything they did from the moment I was admitted.
Let's go.
Okay, so it did happen on the night of July 25th, morning of July 26th. We were at the club, we were drinking. I did not get upset with him talking about the drink.
I don't care. Get in the car. Now you're in the car, you're
We're
driving
in the
him
car.
home.
I asked him, why didn't he get in the front seat? He's never gotten in the back seat in my car before. And so he's just like, well, I ain't feel like sitting up there. And so he's already aggressive. And I'm just like, he was like, your cousin's Ratchet, your brother's Ratchet. And I'm just like, Ratchet how?
Don't use like or basically.
Well, he said that they were Ratchet, and I asked him, how are they Ratchet? Well, they drink Hennessy.
What? Ratchet?
Yeah. Ghetto.
What does that mean? Do you know? Is that a young?
Ghetto. And it's because they were drinking a drink Hennessy and cranberry. He thinks it's a Ratchet drink, and it's whatever. It's their choice of a drink. So he's continuing to... He's continuing to like argue, and I'm like, stop being disrespectful to my brother and my cousin. They drink what they drink. That doesn't make them Ratchet. He goes, you're not gonna tell me what to do. I was like, well, I'm dropping you off at home. Like, let's just be quiet until then. And he goes and says, you're not gonna tell me what to do. And I'm like,
can you speak without using the word like?
Like is my filler word.
I know, but we're going to not use it here because it's irritating. And then I have editors that I have to pay to take out the word like, because nobody out there wants to hear the word like.
I told him, like, just be quiet. I'm taking you home. Like, we don't have to talk, like, ever after this or whatever. And then we're driving southbound on the 163, not northbound. And he's in my face, like, in my face. And I, like, pushed him away from me because he's in the middle part. I have pictures of how big my car is. He punches me in the side of the face twice. I tell him to get out. He punches my passenger side window. I'm like, dude, what's your problem? Like, what's going on? Outside of the car.
That's not true.
Outside of the car.
I don't want to hear you.
And so, like, I'm trying to resolve this without being physical with him. And so, like, grab his shoulder and I, like, turn him around, like, once
Just
it's
a
problem.
second here.
Stop using like.
No, listen to me. Now you stop the car.
Yes.
And he gets out.
And punches my driver's side window.